Millions of jars of the world's famous hazelnut spread begin their journey here. It is a household name, blending tradition with state-of-the-art manufacturing precision.
Check the viscosity levels on tank 3.
Readings are stable, optimizing flow rate.
It starts with simple ingredients: sugar, cocoa, milk, and the star, the hazelnut. Ferrero is the world's largest consumer of hazelnuts, buying a quarter of the global supply. Truckloads from around the globe offload tons of raw nuts daily.
A bucket elevator lifts the raw harvest high into the cleaning facility.
Powerful air separators blast away dust, leaves, and twigs.
Vibrating tables sort nuts by size to ensure perfectly even roasting.
Optical scanners eject imperfect nuts instantly with a precise jet of air. Selected hazelnuts enter the roasting oven to develop that signature Nutella flavor.
Hot air toasts them evenly, releasing essential oils and rich aromas.
Timing is a trade secret. Perfect roasting prevents bitterness. Exiting the roaster, nuts are immediately cooled to stop the cooking process. Gentle friction in the peeling machine rubs away the loose, bitter skins.
Vacuums remove the skins, leaving only the pristine, golden kernels.
The clean roasted nuts fall into the first stage of the grinding mill.
Steel rollers crush the nuts, breaking cells to release their natural oils.
Friction generates heat, turning dry nuts into a smooth, liquid butter.
The result is 100% hazelnut paste, liquid gold ready for mixing.
This pure paste is pumped into tanks, waiting to meet the cocoa.
Next, we introduce the soul of the chocolate flavor: premium cocoa powder.
Cocoa is sifted to ensure a fine consistence before the main mix.
Sweetness comes from sugar stored in massive silos towering over the factory.
Sugar rushes through pneumatic tubes directly toward the mixing hall. Skimmed milk powder is added, measured by automated scales for balance. Sustainable palm oil flows in to provide that signature creamy texture. Sugar and cocoa powder meet in a large industrial mixing vessel. Giant blades blend the dry ingredients into a uniform base. Milk powder and oil are added, starting the shift from powder to paste. High-torque blades churn the thick mass to coat every particle.
At this stage, the mixture is still coarse and gritty.
To achieve a velvet mouthfeel, the paste moves to the refining station. The paste enters precision steel refiners, designed to crush particles. Rollers exert immense pressure, reducing grains to microscopic sizes. Intense pressure turns the wet paste into a fine, dry flake. The powder falls into heated tanks known as conchas, where magic happens.
Remaining oil and vanillin are added to restore fluidity and aroma.
Heavy agitators begin conching, developing the sophisticated flavor profile.
Sensors monitor friction heat to the fraction of a degree.
Under intense friction, dry ingredients release oils, becoming liquid again.
Conching polishes the particles until the spread achieves its glossy finish. Continuous aeration removes bitterness, rounding out the flavor.
Only the human palate can approve the balance of hazelnut and cocoa.
Proved cream is pumped through heated pipes into holding tanks.
The spread is tempered at a precise temperature for perfect flow.
Packaging begins. Iconic jars start as small plastic tubes called preforms.
Infrared ovens heat the plastic just enough to make it malleable.
High-pressure air instantly expands the tube into the Nutella jar shape.
Molds open to release crystal-clear jars, ready for production. Every jar must be pristine, entering a sterile cleaning chamber.
Timing aligns each jar directly beneath the dosing nozzles.
Filling nozzles descend deep, positioning millimeters from the bottom. Filling from the bottom up prevents air bubbles in the creamy spread.
Flow cuts off instantly, leaving the signature glossy texture. Ionized air blasts each container to remove microscopic dust.
Air conveyors transport jars at high speed, cooling them instantly.
Jars arrive at the heart of the factory, the high-speed filling hall. Filled jars accelerate toward the sealing stations to preserve freshness. A dynamic check weigher ensures the exact amount promised on the label.
Any jar outside weight tolerance is instantly rejected.
Iconic gold foil is fed into the machine to become the freshness seal.
Induction heat bonds the foil to the glass without melting the spread. Cutters place foil circles directly onto the jar rims.
A torque checker verifies lids are secure but easy to open. Brushes smooth the paper, ensuring a wrinkle-free presentation.
A laser etches the expiration date, providing traceability for every jar.
An X-ray scanner peers through the jar to ensure safety.
High-speed cameras verify label alignment and cap placement.
Jars accumulate on a buffer table to ensure smooth flow.
Sensor-guided robotic arms grab jar groupings with delicate speed.
Cardboard trays are erected, preparing a sturdy base for transport. Jars are placed into trays, uniting product with packaging.
Trays enter the shrink wrapping station, where stability is key. Polymer film is draped over the jars before the final tightening.
Heat shrinks the plastic, locking jars into a solid shipping unit.
Packs are loaded into master cases to withstand global shipping.
Automated tapers and gluers seal the boxes in a fraction of a second.
Sealed boxes spiral upwards to the palletizing level.
Heavy-duty robots stack boxes in an interlocking pattern for stability.
Interlayer sheets distribute weight and prevent crushing. The loaded pallet, weighing nearly a ton, moves to the securing station. A stretch wrapper cocoons the load to prevent shifting during transit.
Automated guided vehicles silently transport the finished goods.
They arrive at the automated warehouse, holding thousands of tons. Cranes whisk pallets to slots, optimizing storage and speed. From raw hazelnuts to the iconic jar, the journey is complete. Fleets of trucks leave daily, carrying millions of jars globally.
The journey ends here, in the quiet comfort of the family kitchen. The texture is unmistakable, smooth, glossy, and perfectly spreadable. Simple ingredients transformed by engineering into a breakfast staple.
From raw hazelnuts to your table, this is how Nutella is made.